I want to close the day with one simple question. From a human perspective, does innovation rhyme with embarking on a ride for the highway to hell? Yeah? This is not the only reason why I picked up this kick-ass song. Come on, let's face it. For a few of us in here, in this very room, innovation rhyme with this. I can see you better, by the way. When we hear innovation, if you are among those type of people, you hear imagination, exploration, you hear experimentation, and you say, oh yeah, that's some kind of music. But I guess that's very few of you. See, for the vast majority of us, I don't know why the other ones didn't do that. We can see each other quite well from here. For the vast majority of us, here in this very room, when we hear innovation, it's more like that, right? It's like, pitfalls, risks, danger. And so it's not the same music. It's become, whoa. Wait a minute, dude. Where do you want to take me, right? Who's feeling more that kind? By a raise of hand. Show me. Riga. Okay, a bunch of those. Thank you. And who feels more like that? No one wants to say? Okay. In the back, who's feeling more like that? A few ones? Okay. Thanks for playing the game. You'll be able to win some stuff during my talk, but I'll explain. Let me try not to die for my first time in Riga. During this talk, we are going to be focusing on that, the human perspective on innovation. And as our time is limited today, we're going to take a look at innovation through three simple steps. The first one is going to be about innovation assumptions. I've rarely encountered in my life a topic which has so many preconceived bullshit ideas. We need to tackle them prior to going into the two other steps. Step number 2 will be about the questions that innovation raises. Questions about our mindset, our psychology, the way we see it. And the third step will be about the behavioral quadrant you all belong in. It's not so much of a framing thing, because Andrew told you about how frame can be limiting. It's more about understanding the way we behave. Because if we understand the way we behave better, maybe we can understand the way others behave better, and maybe we can work together for the better. Okay for you, Riga? So far, so good? Great. First of all, innovation assumptions. I have 3 questions for you regarding this topic. But first, the rules of the game and the previous questions to move forward together. Rules of the game. I come from Belgium, and I brought you Belgian candies. So if you answer my questions, either by the raise of hands, either by shouting an answer, whatever you want, you will get a Belgian candy. And I still have a few, but these are more rare. Belgian chocolates. So play the game, Riga. We're not at school. Do not raise your hand. I won't see them. But if you shout loud enough, because I'm getting old, but if you shout loud enough, I will make sure that you can win something. Oh, and there will be extra treat. I'm going to give one to the lady here who answered the first question that I asked. What's your name?
Xana.
Xana?
Xana, yes.
Xana, you win a pin.
Wow.
Oh, damn it, I cannot hold anything in my hand today. You win a pin. You can give Xana a round of applause. Because she said, when I said, does it mean taking a ride on a highway to hell? She said, yeah. So it was brutal honest. This is what we need. The pin, as a role, it has a secret power. So I trust you, Xana, that by the end of the talk, listen to me, please. You will read what's on it after that.
You want me to read?
No. I want you to listen to me for a second. By the end of the talk, I will have forgotten to say the superpower it has. And there's 4 more to win for you, Riga. And I swear, it's not a trick, it's not a joke, it has a real superpower. But you have to talk to me at the end, because I will be all pumped up from the energy that we will all share, and I will be wanting to leave the stage saying, goodbye, Riga, you've been amazing! And I will forget to tell you what you can do with this, okay? Everybody's watching you. 4 more to win, okay? Or 4 left, depending on how you see that. So, question number 1. I'm going to put myself in the middle of this. Reply, shout as fast as you can. Is innovation rare, or can you have it everywhere?
Everywhere.
Oh, I'm getting deaf, but this guy shouted the hell out of him. What's your name?
Alexander.
Alexander? Would you like a Belgian candy or chocolate?
Belgium candy.
Belgian candy?
Yes.
He said everywhere. You can applaud him.
Thank you very much.
Alexander, thank you, man. Should you choose to see it that way, you can see innovation everywhere. Look at this example. Who among you had this thing? By a raise of hand. I'm not talking haircut. Huh? We will leave that topic out of the room for now, right? Okay. A bunch of you had those things to listen to music. Next time you will face somebody who said, no, innovation is rare. You have colleagues and teammates who are the grumpy face saying, no, innovation does not happen that many often. Please share the evolution of music devices. We've all been witnessing innovation for the past 50 years in front of our own eyes. The Blockbuster that you've all probably used. By a raise of hands, show me. In the back you can play too, right? Okay, I can see some hands. Yes. What did we get after this one? Oh, I've heard CD, and I'm going to go in the back, otherwise they will say, yeah, you say, well, he would come into the back, but he doesn't show it. We had the CD, I've heard. We had the CD. It's on screen here. Oh, it went too fast, sorry. So we had this one. We had the Blockbuster, the Walkman, then this one for the geeky ones, and then MP3, of course. And where are we at now? I've heard it. Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, whatever you've been using. Who said Spotify here? You said? Oh, you can win. Belgian candy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she wants one. She's, hey, come here. Andrea, you said it? Up, you can have one. Who said it? I've heard it once. Here again. Chocolate? Candy? Chocolate? Chocolate, why not? I have a few of these, so enjoy it. For those of you who are thinking, what the hell is this guy doing, giving us candy or chocolate? This is a live experience, and the success of it depends on you. So I hope we will manage to demonstrate what I hope we can demonstrate together, but I need you to play the game, okay? Next time, you will have this music thing in mind. It will help you convince people who say innovation is rare. No, it's everywhere. And probably this will evolve again in time. We'll see. Second question. This one is my favorite because I see that in companies all the time. Innovation, is it for Tesla or NASA or whatever you want to name it? Or can you have it for every major, minor sector in every part of your life? I missed this one, so I'm going to say it's a collective answer. You can have it everywhere. Take a look at Simone Biles. This young lady has been redesigning her sports. And we are expecting from somebody like her today to build new things. But look at somebody at the bottom right here of the screen. Look at her. See? The girl in red? We're going to need her in the third part of my talk regarding the dream team that we will want to build in order to innovate. Today, things are more like that. These are a few figures that Simone Biles put out. It's not always been the case. Take a look at this. Who's this guy? I'm going to come and see if somebody has the answer. It deserves a pin for this one. What's the name? Yanis?
Yes.
Is that your name?
Yes.
Okay, do you have the name of the guy?
I knew, but on the spot I can't remember.
Yeah, on the spot I can't remember. It's stress, okay?
But with his name now, that jump is called.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
technique.
I'm going to say that for everyone. You can win the pin, Janice.
Yeah.
Is that the right way to say it, Janice? Okay. This guy he said, is the high jumper. Cannot remember the name, but he played anyway, so he deserved the pin. It's Dick Fosbury. Mexico, 1968. Look at the video. Watch carefully, Riga. People were jumping on the belly. Yeah, take a look. It's fun.
Failed at his attempt of 2.22 meters.
They jumped
While
on their
Fosbury
belly.
and his US teammate Edward
It's so
Carruthers
weird, right?
cleared their way to a jump off. The bar
And this
set at 2.24.
tall guy,
Carruthers
Fosbury,
failed.
take a look at
And
that.
Fosbury took his new style of high jump over the bar and into the history
Do you hear the
books.
crowd?
Fosbury had
It's a-
won his
oh.
gold. Within a few years, the Fosbury flop had
This-
become the standard method of jumping in
Yes.
this great Olympic sport.
Thank you. This is the original video. You can find it on the official Olympics YouTube channel. It has been, of course, remastered, 4K, blah, blah, whatever. I wanted to use the original sequence so that you can take a look at this guy. See him? Where is it? Where is he? See him? Oh. Literally, jaw-dropping jump. Oh. It was not the time of Simone Biles. It was the time of judging. It took 20 minutes to the judges to grant Fosbury with the gold medal. Because it was not a jaw-dropping face of excitement. It was or something like, what the hell did just happen? It took them 20 minutes to give him the gold medal. How did they end up saying the guy deserves the medal? Tell me, Riga. I'm going to go to the back because otherwise they will fall asleep. In the back, do you have the answer? Innovation, yeah. What is it? He jumped. I always love this answer. This is so French. Target, jump over the bar. Mission, jump over the bar. Result, he jumped over the bar. Deserves the medal. Of course, but this is not the expected answer. What is your name? Lima. Lima? Okay. What do you want, Lima? Belgian candy or chocolate? A pin you want? Okay, it's a bit innovative, not the thing I was looking for, but okay, this is the pin. She said, he matched the expectations to jump over the bar. Okay, what else? What is your name? Anna? What do you want, Anna?
Thank you.
Hey, you are very polite. She picked the Belgian chocolate. She said it was not against the rules or something like that, Anna, right? This was precisely that. They searched in the manual. I'm going to go on stage so that you can see me right. They look, oh, it's getting tricky. They searched in the manual, saying, he cannot do that. We don't do that here. but they didn't find anything. The only mention was, use only one foot to impulse. That's what he did. So they granted him with the medal. The next day, the media titled, "The laziest jump ever." Laziest jump ever. It took 3 to 5 years to get the coaches to get to learn, to agree to learn how to jump like that. Because all the kids wanted to, I want to do like the guy. You see, old habits, even if you want to, are difficult to change. And they resist to change. And we need to circumvent those if we want to innovate. Last question for you, Riga, for this part. Innovation, does it require magic? Come on. Does it require magic or madness? Oh, I've heard both. Crystal clear over there. Who said both? What's your name? Modris.
Yes.
What do you want to win, Modris? You have this.
And there's something else?
And there's something else. A beer, maybe? I don't have any beers on me. What would you like?
This one.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna grant you. Great, Moritz. He said both. Of course, it requires a little bit of both. I wanted to demonstrate something with this candy stuff. I hope we'll get the demonstration together. We need a little bit of both if we want the magic and madness of innovation happen. And I would like to offer you the opportunity to remember what has become one of the legendary beats of music of all time. There's a pin to win for the first one. It's my last one, I think, already. Hey, you stole them from me kind of quick this time. I have the last one with a superpower in it. Please, as soon as you have the title of this song, and it's going to be quick, it's lightning fast, I'm always amazed of that. Please, shout it as loud as you can so I make sure the pin gets to the right people. Name that song and then enjoy this amazing beat and dance. Shout it. Oh, I've heard it there. Who said Thriller? Congratulations. If you want to feel like dancing, this is your moment, Riga. Look at that. Remembered the moves? No one? Come on. You knew the song, right? Okay. This, 40 years later, is still what kids do at Halloween. Anytime you want to take a zombie move, you do that shit and people will understand. It required the madness of Michael Jackson saying, I want to turn video music clips into movie clips. This was his madness. And he took the genius, the magic of the guy behind the camera, John Landis, who was used to making horror movies. If you want to innovate, Riga, today, the stakes are so high that we need the combination of several behavioral patterns. Not everybody has the unique, great answer to what we have to face today. Okay, for this first part? Yeah? Good. Part number 2 then. If we're okay with that on the topic, we need to question ourselves. A lot of things that people ask are said by the guy that's going to be talking in a second. Whether you like him or not is not relevant. Whether you buy the product from his website is not relevant. But take a close attention to what he's saying, because this is precisely what we're going to be doing in a minute.
I very frequently get the question, what's going to change in the next 10 years? And that is an interesting question. It's a very common one. I almost never get the question, what's not going to change in the next 10 years? And I submit to you that that second question is actually the more important of the two. Because you can build a business strategy around the things that are stable in time. And so as you pointed out, in our retail business, we know that customers want low prices. And I know that's going to be true 10 years from now. They want fast delivery. They want vast selection. It's impossible to imagine a future 10 years from now where a customer comes up to me and says, Jeff, I love Amazon, I just wish the prices were a little higher. You know how I love Amazon, I just wish you delivered a little more slowly. Impossible. And so the effort that we put into those things, spinning those things up, we know the energy we put into it today will still be paying dividends for our customers 10 years from now. And so those, when you have something that you know is true, even over the long term, you can afford to put a lot of energy into it. On AWS, the big ideas are also...
I'm going to stop it there. What's not going to change? And for the criminologist that I am, this is a really interesting question. Because what's not going to change is not the tools that we use, the devices that we play with, the technology that we have at hand. It's the mindset. It's the psychology. It's how we see things and how we act or react to things. Let's, Riga, build together the 7 major psychological barriers that prevent innovation and change from happening. Maybe you don't have those, and that is cool. Maybe you have a few of those, and it's okay because we are humans. We are not machines. Speakers during the day told you that. We are humans. We have cognitive bias. We have fear. We have tons of things. We're going to list those in 7 categories here. But if you have the 7 of them, or if you happen to know people, colleagues, clients, life partner, who has those at their most highest level, probably that change is going to be hard. To frame the question easily, when people say to you, when you bring them a new idea and they say, yes, but I'd like you to shout at me everything that comes after the but. What comes after the but, Riga?
How much does it cost?
How much, Xana? What did you win the pin already, right?
Yeah, I did.
Would you like chocolate or chocolate? I'm gonna run out of it. What else? It's gonna cost too much, she said. Sorry, I forgot to say it out loud. What else?
That's how we do it here.
This is not how we do this here. I don't have any pin, my friend, but this, I want to reward it. Farad, is that how you say it?
Yes, as I lived in Antwerp for a while, chocolate will do.
A chocolate you want?
Yeah.
Okay, my man. You can give him a round of applause because
Thank you.
Farad, he said precisely the number one thing that you have in your companies, one way or another. This is not how we do this here. Okay, thank you, Farad, for playing. And he said that he's been living in Antwerp, so maybe this is why he knew the answer. What else? Yes, I want to innovate, but...
No time for it.
Name? Andres. What do you want to win, Andres?
Chocolate, please.
Chocolate, please. No time for it, is that what you said?
Yes.
No time for it. Thank you. What else? I've heard something from here. Too expensive? Okay, same, it's kind of the same thing. It's my number 3, and not number 2. Would you like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What else?
If it fails.
What if it fails? Name?
Janis.
Yanis?
Oh, many Janises.
Again, yeah, this is kind of Is it a group thing or okay? It's a Latvian thing. It's a Latvian thing. Okay. What do you want, Yanis?
I'm happy with the candy, thank you.
Yeah, he took the candy. I'm not able to demonstrate what I wanted to do so far. Hopefully we'll get it done by the end of the talk. He said, what if it fails? And this is the number 2 major innovation barrier. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of broken link with the team. Because when we fail, we misuse the right verb. And it's not, I have failed. It becomes, I am a failure. And so it prevents some of us from sharing the ideas that we have. Number 3, we had the resources. Lack of time, lack of money. I was in Paris 2 years ago with that same talk. And one guy named Henry shouted, I don't have the right colleagues. It's always nice. In Paris, especially. Fortunately, I'm Belgian. So, whatever. So I added this one. I'd like to innovate, but I don't have the right colleagues. Beautiful. Number 4, Riga. We don't have the right methods and tools. Unfortunately, for people like you that are managing, that are C-suite, that are CEOs, that are whatever you want, at some point, we tend to want to rationalize innovation. I'm not saying innovation cannot be tamed. I'm saying that it's bumpy sometimes. Not anarchy, but bumpy. When you are trying things, it doesn't work. You have to go back. You have to try another thing. Sometimes you lose faith, and then you start over. This is not that easy to put that in the process. We would love it to be, like alphabetical. And if you go through all the letters, eventually at the end, you would innovate. Reality, the human perspective demonstrates it doesn't work like that. It's more chaotic, a little more chaotic. Number 5. I'm glad you didn't say that, but probably you refrained from sharing because you were thinking that. How many people have you met that stated, I'm not creative. I don't have any ideas. I'm not in the right, I do not have the right DNA. So I'm not the right target to innovate. Don't come to me. This is a psychological barrier. And sometimes the idea can come from somebody who you don't know could have this type of ideas. Number 6, the quest for the big idea. The quest for the big idea brings down to Tesla or NASA. And we saw that it was a false assumption regarding innovation. Next time you have a good idea and you say to yourself, yes, but it's not big enough, maybe refrain from that. Share it and we'll see where it can lead you. Last one, you will end this sentence with me, and the person who stated the most loudly will get, I still have, I think, 2 chocolates. And the pins I don't have anymore. I have on me. Okay, you're that kind of audience. You'd like one?
Yeah.
I reward boldness. And this was a bold move, right? Saying, hey, you still have 3 on you, man. Come on. Which one do you want? I'm going to give you this one.
Yes.
Be a voice, not an echo. You like it?
Yeah. It's perfect for this.
What is your name?
Inga.
Inda?
Where's my badge? Jesus.
Oh, Inga.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Inga. So I guess I have 2 more now. You can still play. Lucky you, Riga. End this sentence with me, and please end it loud and clear. If it was such a great idea, I've heard it from the back. Thanks for playing. I said I would come all the way down, up there. What's your name?
Nelia.
Nelia.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say?
Somebody would do it already long ago.
Did you catch that in the front? Okay, I don't need to repeat it then. The pin also, of course. I'm going to give you the parental advisory one.
Oh, thank you. So nice.
Damn it, I'm not going to have many anymore. Say the name again, Nelia?
Nelia.
Nelia, thanks for playing. I told you I would come all the way to the back. These are the 7 major categories everything else can fit in. If you happen to encounter one of those, this is not a problem. You can find people in your team, in your surroundings, that can help you overcome those. But if you feel like you are alone, and with all of that shit in your mind, probably that change and innovation won't happen, okay? This brings me to the third part, Riga. We're gonna go through the innovation connections. I'm going to show you behavioral patterns, 4 actually behavioral patterns that I've built over the years, for 10 years. I've built this quadrant with 4 behavioral patterns. Understand me well, we don't like to be put in boxes, right? Right. We don't like, right. Who is it? Who said right? Loud and clear. I will come to you, but I will save me a little breath. So I will come to group the rewards, okay? And to keep time well on track. We don't like to be put in boxes. This is not about boxes as much as it is about behaviors. This is something who does not aim or pretend to define who you are. Personality is a really tricky business. I'm not into it. As a criminologist, I was head of a prevention department in Belgian public administration. So I've studied criminology for 5 years, and I was practicing on the field for 5 all years, trying to profile the criminal behaviors in order to prevent them from occurring. So serial killers, sorry to disappoint you, Riga, not my thing. I don't have weapons on me. I'm not dangerous. But to me, serial killing and stuff like that, the shit you see on Netflix, this is great. But to me, it's too late. Trying to understand crime, once it's happened, it's too late. Crime has been committed already. So I've worked and I've managed a unit of 7 people trying to anticipate what could go wrong and put countermeasure to prevent the bad stuff from happening. Okay for that? I've been practicing that. I practiced that for 5 years, and I found that it was really depressing because there was a lack of measure of impact. You see, if the thing that we wanted to prevent occurred anyway, we would have done a bad job, right? But, interestingly enough, if what we were trying to prevent did not occur, there are very few changes that you could link the fact that it did not occur to the measure that we took. Very rarely could we say, this is due to this measure that we prevented this crime from happening. And to me, this was kind of discouraging. I felt a bit lost in this. It truly is an act of faith. So I decided to quit and say, can I use my lenses as a criminologist to help companies? Not preventing bad behaviors, but promoting great behaviors. And so I started to draw behavioral patterns, saying, are there models, are there things that are recurring in the way people behave in the face of change, of innovation, of uncertainty? And so what I like to do with you now is I would like you to take the detective glasses and say, okay, I'm going to try to see if I fit, if I see myself in the behaviors that are going to be described. And just so you know, we have a primary behavioral pattern, the one that we use most of the time under the most common circumstances. When you wake up in the morning, you start behaving in a certain way. And we also have a secondary, minor behavioral pattern. that can be triggered for whatever reason, probably contextual. Are you ready to go look for your behavioral patterns, Riga? Okay. This is the first one. Tell me who this is if you know. I've heard Phoebe over there. I'm not sure it's the same person who already deserves something. This is Phoebe. Describe her in an innovative dream team. Who is she? Yeah, but you won something earlier on, and I said that I would come. What do you pick? Yeah, she picked the chocolate. Only one. What do you want? Both? Oh, you want the pin? Oh, okay. I'm out of those two. Phoebe, if you want to describe her behavior in a team, people tend to say the crazy one. You could label it a little differently. She represents, as much as those four, they represent the enthusiast among you. These are the ones whose major ability is to produce ideas. They are like popcorn machines. They make ideas pop all the time. And of course we need that if we want to innovate. Not everybody can do that. And this is the chance to be part of the dream team anyway. Because luckily enough, we need other behavioral patterns. Their way to see the world is life's not about limitation, it is about imagination. They live in the world of ideas. They live in the abstract world. I'm going to be discussing that tomorrow during the workshop because their perception of failure is slightly different than the rest. If they fail with an idea, they turn around and they bring a new one. Great. It's kind of a little one like the monkeys who were described earlier in the morning by Nigel, if you were there and remember. What are their strengths? Off-road thinking and starting from scratch. These are the ones who will say to you, it can work. Everything is possible. Even if it failed the previous time, they will say, yeah, but if we try again, maybe this time it will work. What are their needs to fit in a team? If you are one of those, your major need, it's what Google called psychological safety. They conducted an international inquiry on creative minds. And they asked them, what do you need to fit well in a team? Remember the 7 categories of barriers, psychological barriers. And they said unanimously, psychological safety. I need to know I won't be judged, I won't be blamed, I won't be sentenced for the ideas that I've shared. Because I'm able to make ideas pop like a popcorn machine, but I'm not qualified to say this is a good idea, this is a bad idea. Okay? We will see after I spotted the 4 profiles if you find yourself in one or two by a raise of hands. First type, the enthusiast minds. Second type, who is she? I've heard Hunger Games. Where was it? It was from behind, I think. Zana, you're trying to win again? Yes. Yes? Who said Hunger Games? You said it? Katniss Everdeen. This is the right name I was looking for. This is precise answer. Gunita? Yes. What do you want, Gunita?
T-shirt.
T-shirt. God damn it. No, don't upload that.
They're filming up there, so.
T-shirt. I'm going to end this thing on candies. I don't have chocolates anymore. What I intended to demonstrate, but you demonstrated in another way, you and you too, when you asked for the pin that I had on me and the T-shirt. I wouldn't want you to endure seeing me without the T-shirt. Riga, this is how innovation occurs. Most of the time, when I say to people, you can have a candy or you can have a chocolate, at some point, somebody asks for something else. For example, both. Most of the time, so you're innovative. Most of the time, people end up saying, can I have both? It was a hard question. I replied correctly. Can I have both, Fred? So I say, of course. And what happens next is that most people say, I'd like to have both too. You know? Here, I failed at demonstrating it with the both thing. But eventually, you still manage to innovate, saying, hey, you still have pens. Hey, you can give me a T-shirt. Hey, your belt or your shoes. I don't know what you will. If I give you my glasses, I'm dead. I don't know shit without them. But this was innovative. As soon as somebody steps out of line, it opens the way for others to go through that path. So thank you for demonstrating that in your own way. I will have story to tell when I go back home. Thank you. You can give yourself a round of applause. Yeah. So here we have Katniss Everdeen. She embodies the adventurer. If you're more like the 80s type of people, you will know and recognize Indiana Jones or the Star Wars fella, whatever, or Divergent. The adventurers, those are not necessarily the ones who have the ideas. The ideas are the Phoebes, the enthusiasts. But those ones are the ones who say, life's not about procedure, it's about adventure. Let's go for it. If you look for the rebels in your company to kickstart innovation, saying, let's go for it, let's do new shit, these are the ones you should turn up to. Why? Because they are on a quest. They want to achieve something. I'm not quite sure they are the lions that Nigel described, because they are not that competitive with others. They are competing with themselves. And for them, failure is damn hard to live and to experience, because if they fail at the quest, they die. They play all in. All their life is at stake here. Remember the arrows. Phoebe, she's the popcorn machine. Those ones, they take one popcorn, they turn it into an arrow, and they have a goal, they have a target. And I want to reach that, and I want to go there. And we will do that together as a team. This is my primary behavioral pattern. I know this type really well. This is the psychopath type a little bit, because we can be monomaniac. Our strength is action and energy, and our need, Riga, can be a little bit confusing. First part of our needs, ideas. To go on the quest, we need to know about the quest. So we need ideas from the Phoebes. This is why you have colleagues, teammates that are around you asking you all the time, what are you working on? What's your topic? What's in your mind? They are over your shoulder like that, with the eyes like, because like zombies, because they are looking for ideas. They need interaction, first need. The second need, as soon as the idea is turned into my arrow, as soon as I know my next quest, I hear the bell, like in the Rocky movie. And then, I'm gone from the office because I'm on the quest. These are the salespeople among you, the entrepreneurs, the ones who are trying to convince the entire world you are working on the next big thing, on the game-changing new thing. And so you see the weird thing? First, we need interaction. We need to be with you. We need to have ideas. And once we have those ideas, we pick one and we go out. And we leave the rest of the team cool and relaxed. Okay for this one? Third one, we'll see if you get by the music, if you get this character by the music. we have level here. Did you have it in front, in the back? Because childhood, from childhood. I only have candies, Andres, but you get one. Is it okay?
I actually said it wrong. I said A-team, but it's MacGyver.
Yeah, but I remember, I reward boldness. He said A-team. It was not A-team. It was indeed MacGyver. And Anna said it. Anna, was it?
No, Monta.
Monta? Where's Anna then? I lost her. Damn it. You can still have one. MacGyver. Those are the ingenious mind. We need them in teams. Look at those. Those are the people in your team that wake up in the morning with a problem to solve. That is damn valuable. These are the ones probably that cost the most in companies because they want to solve things. They want to chew on something. They have their mindset set on solving something that is bothering them night and day and during weekends. Their sentence is, life's not about obstacles, it's about miracles. And they want to make miracles happen. Most of the time they are the tech-minded people, but not only. They want to find solutions to problems. Their strength is perseverance, and it's testing. If you know James Dyson, the guy with the vacuum cleaner, you know him? Most of the time people say, what resilience he has. It's not so much about resilience that it is about testing. Because James Dyson says, I iterate. Works, doesn't work. Works, doesn't work. Opens the door, closes the door. Me, as number 2, adventurer, I say to myself, what? He fails all the time at the quest? But he doesn't see things like that. He sees things that works, doesn't work. Yes, no, good, not good. And eventually, damn it. We're there at some point. And of course, we need those people in companies. Their needs, if you know some of them, or if you are one of those, the need is very specific. They need autonomy. Do not try and dare to say how they should fix the problem. This is their stuff. So they need autonomy. And at the same time, they need to be set within a clear perimeter. Otherwise, they will build a rocket launcher to kill a fly on the wall. Over-dimensioned solution because they are testing all the time. So they never stop. You need to set them a clear perimeter if you want them to work to their best. We have 3 out of 4. Who's missing so far? The visionary will be number 1 or number 2, the one with ideas or the one to say, this is the goal, this is the quest. Which one? I've heard something, but I'm not sure. The what?
The guy with the money, investor.
The guy with the money. Name?
Martins.
Martins?
Yes, thanks.
Martins, the guy with the money. Of course! We need, no, visionary is number 2. We need this one. I call him Mr. Skeptical. Mr. Skeptical is very much needed in an innovation team, Riga. And if some of you just leave out the room saying, that's me, I will be more than happy. And it would have been worth the trip to come and see you. The skeptical minds are the ones who don't get fired up by the idea. They want to assess it first. And this is mandatory for our companies today, to have somebody who comes in and say, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I have a few questions to assess if it's the right fit for us or not. Their sentence is, life is better when we master the danger. And so, their tool is some kind of a spreadsheet with a ton of questions, saying, is it good for us? Does it go with our DNA? Do we have the money for it? Do we have the right team? Will it fit with our customer needs? And if by the end of the day, all the questions, they can say, yeah, there's a 75% chance this is a good idea, they can say yes. But most of the time, they are seen by others as the naysayers. This is not the same. So if you are Mr. or Mrs. Skeptical, be welcome in the team. Those are the 4 ones, Riga. I will dig a little deeper tomorrow in the workshop with the relationship with failure, with action or reaction and whatever. So if you're there, we're going to discuss that a little more. By a raise of hands, do we have any Phoebes here? And I will conclude on that. Do we have any Phoebes here? The enthusiast, type 1. Okay, a few of those. Take a look around, people. Keep your hands up so that if you want to understand those weird species, you need to talk to them right after we end. Okay, we have Phoebes. Number 2, who are the adventurers? Katniss. Okay, we have a bunch of adventurers. Take a look around. If you need some people to trigger the action, you need to talk to those. Number 3, MacGyvers. We have a bunch of those. Yeah, technical ones, focused on solutions to problems. And last but not least, this is my secondary type, by the way. Who is number 4? Mr. or Mrs. Skeptical? Yeah. Keep your hands up for the Phoebes and whoever else who says, I don't know about this type. Go and talk to them. You will see that they fit in an innovative dream team. We are not equal to change or innovation, Riga, but we need the energy of those 4 to make change happen.